With the hammer on, it's showing us playing the notes at the 9th fret and 11th fret. But the hammer on technique dictates that we play and pick the first note, but the second note, the 11th fret note in this example, we're not going to pick it, we're just going to use the fretting hand finger to sound the note. This is one of those ones where you need to get a little bit of feel and muscle memory in your hand to be able to do it correctly, but rather than picking each note like that, I'm just going to pick the first note and then I'm going to use another finger on my fretting hand to sound the second note. Hopefully you can hear how the sound is different because we've not got the pick attack as if we're picking both notes. The second note sounds smoother. So it's an articulation of a different way of playing the same two notes but making it feel different. In terms of fingering, again with the hammer-ons, if I was just looking at this example, if I was being asked to play this by an examiner, I'd use what was easiest for me. In this case I'm using my first finger to play the 9th fret note that I'm going to pick, and I'm going to use my third finger, my ring finger, to hammer on to the 11th fret. Firstly because those fingers, certainly in my case, they're my strongest fingers, and because going up from the 9th, 10th, 11th fret, that's positional play, so I'm playing one finger per fret, so that makes sense to me. It doesn't necessarily always have to be using those two fingers, it depends on the piece of the music you're trying to learn. Sometimes you'll have to use other fingers, you'll get more experience with it the more you do it. I could do the same thing using my first and second fingers, and it's more or less the same, or I could use my second and third, even my third and fourth, which is a little bit more challenging and awkward. But regardless of the fingers that you're using, we're picking the first note and we're not picking the second note, we're just letting it sound by hitting it with another finger of our fretting hand.